What's up everybody, and welcome to Booze History. My name's Mike Tybe, and today we're going to be talking about W.L. Weller. That's right, what we know in the bar industry as poor man's Pappy. And it's really unfortunate seeing that W.L. Weller is the person that hired Pappy Van Winkle, and then Pappy Van Winkle went on to purchase the distillery from W.L. Weller. But we'll get into all of that later. First off, make sure to like and share. Put your favorite spirit down below, and that way I can make an episode just for you. We'll be right back after this. William LaRue Weller is a little bit of a tongue twister, probably why they call it W.L. Weller, as well as one of the OG bourbon distillers from back in the day. He lived from 1825 to 1899 and is credited with making one of the first, if not the first ever, wheated bourbon. And those are some of the most popular bourbons that are on the market right now. Things like Pappy Van Winkle and Maker's Mark are all wheated bourbons. Tend to be really soft on the palate, especially at a higher proof, and I feel like they barrel age a little bit better in my humble opinion. Now, with W.L. Weller being such an old brand, you give its products this kind of mythology of all being old. However, William LaRue Weller Antique didn't come out until 2005. That's right, it's about 15 years old. Some of the best produced spirits out of the Buffalo Trace Distillery, and that's why many people in the bar industry consider it the poor man's Pappy Van Winkle. Until recently, W.L. Weller was extremely inexpensive. You could find it at almost any liquor store you went to, at least up here in Washington State. We're pretty far away from Kentucky. Until recently, Julian Van Winkle was interviewed, and they asked him what bourbons he drinks when he can't have the Pappy Van Winkle of his family's production. And he said that he drinks Maker's 46 and W.L. Weller. Now it is extremely hard to find, as well as the price of it has gone through the roof. Because of the popularity of Pappy Van Winkle, a lot of people may credit Pappy with the first production of wheated bourbon. However, it was, in the story timeline at least, W.L. Weller who produced it first. He hired Pappy Van Winkle on as a salesman, and then Pappy later came back with his friend Alex Farnsley, and they purchased the distillery that makes Weller. It ended up becoming unionized and becoming the most popular, hard to find bourbon on the market. So I know when you first hear that the W.L. Weller just didn't make the cut to become Pappy Van Winkle, it is a little off-putting. However, keep this in mind. You're not a whiskey expert. You have not discerned your palate well enough to taste the difference between the two, most likely. So therefore, you can actually enjoy what is Pappy Van Winkle for a fraction of the cost. You don't have to hunt as hard. You don't have to buy a single shot, maybe 1 ounce sometimes, for through the roof price and piss off your lover, spouse, or wife. You can look much more intelligent and tell people about a product that is essentially the same. So I guess the moral of the story is to drink smart and drink right, and then you can have a few more of them. Cheers. We'll see you next time. And I gotta thank my wife for doing my hair today. This is the COVID do right here, so hope you guys like it. It's got little curls in the back.